Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here, once again back playing some more BeamNG Drive. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new updated CRD BLZ Pack, done by RockGod88 as he's known on the Sim Monsters forums. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the things he's added to his BLZ Pack, which is available now at this very moment that I'm recording this video. It does need some fixes, which I will show off, because I'm cool like that. So far there's nothing new up here, unless there's some kind of very custom flag, and I see a bendy flag I've not seen before. I will take a look at this, just for the memes. Alright, so bendy flag has no things, but does it actually become bendy? Yeah, it does. I guess it works as intended, almost. Let's go ahead and take off the bendy flag. Alright, so moving on. Trailer hitch is the same, steering wheel, that's the same. Everything here on up is the same except for the bendy flag. Lettering, that's always been their shell design, that's just for paints. First change we see is with the engine. Doesn't seem like we have anything new here. We have a different blower. I guess that's for the insane motor, huh? Let's see if it looks any different, or if it does any different boost. Looks the same. Let's drive it. Alright, so this is just a straight power upgrade, it seems. Alright, so if you wanted even more power for the base engine than there already was, now you got it. And radiator, there's still the insane radiator for the insane engine. Let's take a look at that just to show that it is still here, and it's always been here, and it's still going to be here. It still has the extra blower. Alright, so if you want your monster truck to sound like it's got a motorcycle engine in it, go ahead and put in the insane motor. Let's go ahead and go to the standard Merlin engine now. And we got the same supercharger, and still the same option for the extra strength blower. Now let's take a look at some of the engine headers. We have the stock MagnaFlows, we have the stock hookers, and now we have the option for zoomies on any body. This was available before for a very short time, but then it was taken off because they were not ready yet. Alright. Next up, we have the Goldberg Zoomy headers. Now take a look at this. This one is actually hilarious. The headers go from the front to the back Or the back to the front, I mean, the other way around. They sound weird. But yeah, even though it's not a front engine truck, you can make it look like one. Actually, given how the fact that the engine's backwards mounted to the truck anyways, it almost looks normal, at least from this angle. And then you see that the body's this direction, and that it actually clips pretty bad. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, let's swap back to something more normal. Let's just go ahead, put on the Headman headers since they're classic. Alright, supercharger, we've taken a look at that transmission. Now have a Blaze transmission, which I wonder what that does. Does that just get rid of the gear drive, or the drive gear? Let's see here. Yep, it takes away the drive gear. Okay. So if you were to drive in arcade automatic, oh. Alright, so I guess you can't shift in the drive gear. It's only available in arcade mode. Okay. You can switch between arcade and realistic shifting with just hitting the Q key. Go back down to transmission. Go to quick change gear case. Then we have a limited slip. If you, for whatever reason, didn't like it being locked. What you can actually do here is effectively make it rear-wheel drive. I don't know why you'd really want that, but you got it. And Blaze lock gear case. Guess this just ensures everything is locked. Oh yeah, I know. Limited slip means only one wheel spins, but it's the wheel that's actually on the ground that spins. Locked means all tires have all power, and you have the ability to make it rear-wheel drive as well. If, you wanted to do that to yourself. Let's go ahead and swap back to standard transmission here. The classic shiftable auto. And I'll put it back to the stock gear change as well. Now we get to some of the fun parts. Now we get to some of the suspension pieces, because believe me, there's a lot of them. Alright, so we have a short wheelbase suspension. This is for a special Gravedigger that's in the pack. This apparently breaks sway bars and puts the wheels farther back. You see, it looks a little bit weird. Let's put it back to stock suspension so that we get to take a look at all the other suspension options. And so nitrogen front shocks, we have coilovers, those are classic. But we have also got old school nitrogen shocks. What do these do? These, remember the old look of monster trucks, take away the extra reservoirs to the suspension. Now, just the coils, or not even coils, just the nitrogen pieces. No extra reservoirs like the back suspension has. So we're gonna just keep poking around on the front stuff so that we can compare to the stock back end. And then we have single coilover shocks. This is for very old school monster trucks. Look at that. Pretty cool. Let's put it back to stock. And spindles are the same. Axles are the same. Sway bars, we can take them off if you use the short wheelbase suspension. Now we take a look at some of the extra rims here. Got patty rim. What is this rim? They add some nice spiky things. Let's go ahead and take a look at other ones up top. Don't know what tires or rims those are from, but they look cool. And take a look at this. We got 48s. That's so cute. Moving on. I don't think we can change the tires. Nope. Alright, so this one, and this one are all from BeamNG Pack, so I'm not going to go over them. Front transport wheels are stock. Next we have King Sling rims, which, take a guess, are from the King Sling truck. As we saw from the body, there is no King Sling body in this pack. I'm not sure there ever will be one, but you can take a look at the things here. There's just a different looking mud rim. And for whatever reason, we have two mud front tires, but they are identical as far as I can tell. Mama rim is also BeamNG's. Mud rim, that's always been there. Mud Spider, that's BeamNG's. Old style unbeadlocked. That's a new one. Yep, it just looks like the classic Gunslinger and classic Gravedigger. And all the tires are here too. We do have some new tires that I will take a look at. The third gens and the BKTs and the Goodyears have all been there before, but the cut Goodyears have not. Let's take a look at them. There we go. Those look pretty mean, don't they? And Goodyear lettered. Those are the stock Goodyears, but take a guess. They have the lettering on. Yep. Goodyear shaved. These are more shaved down. These actually are like the very, very classic Gunslinger rims, if you remember from the old World Finals. Not quite bald, but not quite shredded either. Grip balls, those are the stock tires. Michelin's, these are brand new as well. Look at how big those are. Those are very nice looking. They should have the same effective tire wear and stuff as stock tires. SARs, regular and white walls, they were there before. We have the slicks. These are here before, but these are awesome, so I'm going to show them to you anyways. You ever wanted a drag monster truck? There you go. And you, let's move on down. We get some uncut Firestones. I know some people really wanted this, and now they're finally here. You can make the biggest, baddest monster truck you can get with these amazing tires. Look at how thick they are. Oh, yes. I know some people will be salivating to get at those tires. Paddy rim, we saw that. But let's see if there's any special tires for them. I don't think so. I think, yeah. Alright, spinner beadlock rim. Now, this would be for the old Escalade truck. Let's see if they work. Holy, there's actual spinners. Not quite the same rim, but still very cool. Can I spin them myself? I can spin them a little bit. Let's see if there's any special tires for these. Purple, Michelin, Slicks. Nope, those are all the same. Okay. Next up, standard beadlocked front rims, those are the same. Standard unbeadlocked rims, those are also the same. Tractor rim 1. Last time I took a look at this, it was no texture. I did clear the cache, and yep, there's still no texture. Yep, they need to be fixed. Tractor rim big. I think you guys will like this one. Alright, those are also no texture. I'm gonna go ahead full screen the game for just a moment to get a screenshot, and I'll be right back to you. Alright, I got that screenshot and sent it to him. Let's move on. Tractor rim, I don't know what that is. Yeah, big tractor wheels. Yep, those work fine. And then Z-rated rim, that's for the high-speed engine. Yep, those work fine. Z-rated slicks, that's for the top speed config. Alright, let's go ahead, go to the other chassis. Let's go ahead and get this thing back to stock. Standard beadlocked rim. Where are you hiding? There you go. What? Okay, I don't think I saw this one. Standard beadlocked front rims as opposed to just regular rim. What does the rear have? Standard beadlocked rear. Wonder why there's this one. Oh, that's spinner, not standard. I misread that. I'm stupid. Alright, standard beadlocked front rim. Let's get that back to stock. Stock truck with the Merlin Headman combo. Gonna move on to the chassis with Halo. Now, we can put on the SUV body. Alright, that's the same. Let's take a look at some of the new bodies here. Bad habits are already there. Air Force afterburner, 32 degrees. Hooked. Alright, now we have some of the gestures. Now, Jester Green, Jester Halloween, World Finals Green, and World Finals Purple have all been there before. Not seeing any new things here. Alright. We get any different engine here? Nope. Alright. And let's go to custom CRD chassis plus halo. That'll be the one to look out for. Alright, so panel van fiberglass body, Gravedigger. Alright, so here I need to put on the Merlin engine because got the stock engine. Alright, so body, let's take a look at some of the skins. Gravedigger 14. That's new. Gravedigger 14 is fiberglass. Alright, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this as well. Alright, and the screenshot. Let us resume. Let's see if all the skins are actually dead. Maybe... no, that shouldn't be. The Gravedigger skins old mod should not be interfering with this. Alright, it is not. Oh. I think I selected Scorched Hang 10 by accident, so, yep. Give it a moment. Gravedigger 19 mud, that's what we want. It is cool that the rims and a chassis are based on paint. So here's Gravedigger 19 mud. Pretty classic. Gravedigger 2000. Yes, classic. Gravedigger 25th and 35C have been there before, and so has Gravedigger 7 Retro, but Gravedigger 3D, this one, will be cool. I'm going to take a look at the J-beam collision triangles for this body. To see how the J-beam is. And it's the same. Perfect. Not sure how well this will break. We can take a look. How can we break this? It seems to have broken off fine. Alright. Gravedigger America. Gravedigger Blackout. That's new. Or fairly new. This makes the chassis green, but all the wheels and accessories are chassis black, everything else green, instead of the other way around. That's cool, I guess. Gravedigger Chrome. That's just like the World Finals 17 Gravedigger? Regular Gravedigger just chromed out. I think that was there before, actually. Gravedigger Custom. I think this is the one with a lot of oversaturation. oversaturation, a little bit, I guess, and lots of purple. Gravedigger Fire, Gravedigger Ghost, Gravedigger Green World Finals 13. Gravedigger Fire, Glow, and Non-Glow are in the main add-on pack, so no need to go over them again. Here's another 3D one. Alright, Gravedigger Ice and Ice Glow are the same. Gravedigger Overcast. A Green Ghost, yeah, that was there before. Gravedigger Pablo. Will of course be Pablo Huffaker's Gravedigger. His old one. That changed the chassis and everything for us. No, the headlights aren't on though. Just typing that in chat. What I had found. Pablo, Purple World Finals 13, so, yep. Yep, that's the same as the green one. The Legend 2012, I think this one has been in the pack before, but let's take a look at it. Alright, so I've been told to turn on the Pablo headlights. Apparently they don't automatically turn on. Let's see if that's true. Ah, yes. That does work. That's cool. I think that's the first time in a long time the headlights have been controllable. Gravedigger the Legend. And we have a lot of Gravediggers. That's going to be 23. We have that. It's going to be 27. We have that. 2 27s. And Gravedigger 35. That's already there. And RC Paint. Let's see what this one is. Just for the Traxxas. Yeah, this looks like a Traxxas RC car paint thing. Hang 10, that's already there. All the rest of those skins are already done. And for the first time, the hooker headers are now available on Gravedigger as well. So if you want to have a classic looking Gravedigger, there you go. And I think that's it. I will take a look through the regular trucks here to see if I missed anything. Gravedigger Retro. Let's take a look at this. Got the short wheelbase. And yeah, the suspension is not quite where it should be, but doesn't matter, it's only for looks. The truck is pretty loud. Very wobbly. That's cool. Alright. And for the last truck we will take a look at one of the old Jesters just to confirm that it does work. Yep, Jesters are back in working order. And now they have the proper exhausts. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at something that's not been able to have been done before. Take a look at the headers and go ahead and put on zoomies on an Escalade body. Is it realistic? Probably not. Is it cool though? Let's take a look. Yep, they fit just about. It's a zoomified Jester, and we've seen the Goldberg headers on the trophy truck, but do they even fit on anybody? Because they clip through the trophy truck. Do they clip through the Escalade? Let's take a look. Yeah, they clip on anything. Okay. I mean, I guess I wasn't expecting too much. They're very quiet. I mean, I guess it makes sense. There's more pipe for them to travel through. But if you ever wanted an almost front engine looking truck, then here you go. Anyways, that will do it for the video, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure Blaze is already working on fixes for all the small issues we saw today. And that should be perfect soon. But if you want this version right now, you can go grab it. Thanks, Gameboy. I will see you guys in the future.